Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wraith and welcome to a little let's play of The Witcher 3. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this into like a full-blown series or whether I'm just going to do a once-off. I basically thought I'd show us some footage because I've been playing this for such a long time, about 50 hours or so now, and I kind of mentioned in a channel update that I was sort of on the fence about what to do about it. Like, I wasn't sure whether to do a full-blown let's play or whether I should just do one-off videos here and there, or whether I should just do nothing. But I can't not do nothing. This is an amazing game, and I've been enjoying most of my time with it. I mean, the first like 5 to 10 hours were pretty frustrating for obvious reasons. There was a lot of issues with the combat and even the swimming as well. But we're doing a contract now. I don't think I'm going to show off any of the main missions or anything like that because the contracts and the side quests and things like that on their own. Holy cow! What the hell?
Come on.
Okay, so it just threw me straight into it. This contract is a little above my level, but I figured why the hell not? I want to get Igni out, and I don't think I can use any of my. What oil was it for these guys again? Necrophage, that's what I want. I can't do it in combat. Okay. I didn't really expect it to throw me right into the middle of the contract like that. There we go. Let's get some of this necrophage oil. Let's actually change our armor as well, because I was just at a like little party thing with Yennefer. We can drop you. Yes, we pop you on. So I ended up crafting a full set of, what do you call it? Feline armor, which has been pretty good. This is my standard bolts. What else do I want to equip? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Here we go. Put you in there. Okay, let's go kill some necrophages. So, yeah, there was a few issues with the combat. Like, the camera, there still is. The combat isn't really designed too well for grouping. Like, you really have to be very careful that the camera doesn't work against you. So I can target onto enemies like this, but it's not ideal when you've got multiple enemies coming after you. So I really have to take my time with this, you can see. But overall, I mean, once you get used to the combat, like, you kind of just learn to make do with the bad camera. Whoa, I didn't mean to dodge into him. You just kind of learn to make do with the camera angles and stuff. And it gets, you know, it's bearable. It's very bearable. It's pretty good. I do like how they haven't made it that you can just run in and sort of go all swords blazing. Okay, I got one more, and I'm pretty much done. Is that it? Find the surviving villagers.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Well, I'm gonna harvest some of the... Oh, okay, it's taking me to a cutscene. Oh, no survivors. Oh, there is.
A witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
You're lying. Badly.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
Was how it was. Why dwell on it?
I'm nosy very, yeah. I want to find out what happened.
Gonna find out what it is.
There's naught here. Black ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
Explore the village using your Witcher senses. Okay, just to point out, I do actually hate the Nilfgaardians. But while I loot these bastards, I'm going to actually discuss my thoughts on the game as well, mainly since I kind of thought of doing a review for it, but it's just gonna, like, it's a 200-hour game. There's no way I'm gonna get around to that. But overall, I mean, the story for the game so far has been pretty damn good. Like I mentioned, oh, that's what I dropped before. The reason I'm doing the side quests in this particular video is because the side quests alone have so much dialogue. Like, they didn't just tack them on and go like, oh yeah, let's just throw in this fetch quest and that sort of crap. There really is some thought that went into it.
Handiwork of ghouls.
So it's like each side quest and each contract has its own story that really adds more to the game. It's not, you know, it just doesn't feel bland or anything. That's something I really liked. But as I was mentioning the combat, the swimming is still
didn't stand a chance.
Still pretty iffy. Like, I find, like, when I try to dive, and then if I let go of the dive and try to move around, he'll still do little twirls and stuff. It's not as bad, though. The most recent patch fixed that.
Crush armor.
But this particular thing that I'm doing now, using my Witcher senses, like, to investigate the area, I really love how they've improved on that, how they've revamped it. It's really nice. I actually do feel, most importantly, I actually do feel like a Witcher when I'm playing this.
Force, internal hemorrhaging.
Not
Scent
that,
of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
not that I would know what a real Witcher, like being a real Witcher, would feel like. But it's definitely, you know, it actually makes you feel like you're doing something in this bloody game. Okay, which trail do I want to follow? Aha! They're hiding something in this village.
There's nothing there.
Protecting a werewolf, maybe?
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean? What happened?
Last time I'm asking.
Last chance. What happened to the Nilfgaardians? What's behind that door?
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had to collapse. Didn't bury the monster, though.
Beast, what did it look like? We need to find out.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
Okay, so we're gonna need some
How
cat
did it kill the
potion.
Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Okay, give me the key, old
Give me
man.
the key to the door.
You'd go in.
No, want to pour wax through its head, tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
Fucking CSI
I'm
Novigrad
going
here.
down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
Alright, so before I progress, this circle thing's still showing up. One of the things I really love about this investigation, this using your Witcher senses, is you see that I activated that dialogue part just before there, but I can actually explore further. I can follow this trail, or on occasion there'll be like options. I don't think it's going to lead me anywhere else, is it? Okay, it's not going to lead me anywhere else. But I had situations where I decided not to go ahead with a certain part of a mission, and I kept exploring the area and found things that the game didn't really force me to. Like, I went and found them by myself, and that was definitely a really nice touch. There's so much done right in this game, yet there's things that are just done wrong. I mean,
Fur shreds. An Ekimara. Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
okay, so we're dealing with a vampire. Alright. What was I saying? I always forget what I'm saying. So we're gonna get some oils. Have we got any good vampire oil yet? No, we don't. I know we've got vampire oil in here somewhere. This is another thing I like, is that you really have to understand your enemies a lot. Like, I sort of already, like, I've been playing for so long now that it's more and more, it's getting embedded into my memory that this is what I need to know about each enemy. So as soon as I know the word, like, I hear the words Ekimara or something like that, it's like, oh yeah, that's a vampire, so I'm gonna need this particular... Ooh, ice giant. I'm gonna need this particular oil to deal with it. So I have to say, this has probably been one of the best gaming experiences I've had, and so far, given that I haven't finished it, like, I think I have mentioned that Red Dead Redemption is my absolute favourite game of all time, and this is definitely taking the lead.
Planks can be lifted.
So until I finish the game, I can't really say for sure. Decision making in this is really good as well. Like, I've got a mate who basically hates playing video games. But because of the way they've developed this, because every decision you make in this, or pretty much every decision you make, holds a lot of weight. So there are some real consequences. Like, I've had situations where I made a decision maybe about the first 5-10 hours or so in the game, and literally about 40-45 hours later... Ooh, I just saw something flashing over there. My Witcher senses. There we go.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open.
Okay, so it's had blood. That tells me that it could potentially be in a stronger state. But, as I was saying... What was I saying again? Yeah, the decisions in this, like, I've had stuff that's popped up hours and hours later, and it's come to bite me in the ass, or it's come to help me in some way, and I think that that's pretty much... That's like an amazing touch. I really have to take my hat off to CD Projekt Red. Okay, here we go. This fight might be a little difficult, given that this quest... I think I'm level 21 and this quest is level 22. What the hell's an Ekimara doing hanging people? Oh my god. It's like a goddamn clicker. Oh yeah, that oil is really helping out. Ow. Get some food in me. I know I can change my signs while I'm in this block mode, which is good. You can just press left and right on the D-pad. Very useful, but I prefer to use this so I can actually see what I'm doing. Now, I would like some... sorry, guys. I need to get some moon dust out here. No, that's not what I want. I want... come on. Okay, put my... It's my enhanced grape shot. Is that my moon dust? Oh, yeah. That wasn't too hard. Let's see. What have I got in here? I got Monster Eye. That'll come in handy for crafting. That's another thing in this game, the crafting. There's a lot of variation to what you can craft. And it's not like what you get at the start of the game is what you're limited to crafting. Like, you get diagrams and stuff that allow you to unlock more as you play on. Honestly, I don't think I could recommend this game enough. It's absolutely amazing. My experience has definitely been really good. I am lost. Let's bring out a torch because it seems like it's getting just a tad bit dark in here. Ooh, loot this chest, thank you. Is there any way out here for me? There isn't. I didn't want to jump on that, but anyways. So yeah, as I was saying, the story is very, very good. Like, everything has a story. Like, there's even situations where you go into, like, a house. I popped into a house earlier, and I found, like a guy outside the front. Like, it was like a house like this, and there was a guy hanging on a tree. He was hanged. And then if you go in the house, like, you see a mum and child lying on a bed. You can kind of guess what happened. Like, they most likely ended up sick, and they died. And the husband hung himself, or you can interpret it as some bandits got involved and some disgusting things happened. It's a very, very dark game. That's something else I really like. is that this game actually really treats you like an adult. It got that R18 plus rating in Australia, but it actually earned it. It's not like they just like, oh yeah, this is too violent. Like, it earned that rating for obvious reasons.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
Now give me money.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up.
Oh, snap. The Nilfgaardians hired us, so
Farewell.
we're double dipping here, aren't we? Oh well, who gives a shit? How much did we actually get off them? 210 crowns, that's not bad. But yeah, gameplay wise, if I can go into more detail, like I said, the decision making in this holds a lot of weight. Why am I going to Oriton? Really? I thought I'd be going to the Nilfgaardian camp. Okay, whatever. Let's head to Oriton. But yeah, once you get used to the combat, it's really a good game. Like, it does require a bit of thinking here and there, so if you're not the kind of person that really... how should I say? Not like dumb or anything, but like, if you don't think you can sometimes suffer for... Ooh. Chance to cause bleeding? Yes, please. That looks like a nice sword. Kind of glad I got that. Is there anything else in my inventory that I haven't equipped? I've kept this axe, but I think I'm going to sell it because axes in this game don't let you execute people on the ground. Bonus experience? Yeah, I'll hang on to you. You're useful in some way. But yeah, it's... Like, you've got the signs and stuff. You really do have to know which sign is a weakness to most enemies. But some people have said on the lower difficulties, the game doesn't really force you into doing too much. So really, you can get by on just using Quen alone or Ard. Pretty much any of the signs, really. But I prefer to try and, you know, at least use every advantage I can get when I can. The same thing goes with alchemy. It's for me, I found it's primarily just knowing what potions to use and when. Where's the thingy that lets me upgrade? Oh, here it is. Enhance my armor while I'm at it. Now let's talk to this stupid guard.
Northern women bathe once every 3 moons.
What brings you here?
Hear about the contract.
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost, somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windhammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Been to byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
There you go. This is something I really like about the dialogue which you're seeing here.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Yes, the reward that I have never received prior. But yeah, as you just saw, like I was saying, while the decision making holds a lot of weight, you're not really restricted. Oh, come on, the villagers paid me more than that. You're not restricted, so what had happened was, to get a better understanding, is that I had somehow got that contract prior to passing through this village, and I had ended up passing through the village at some point before I got a chance to speak to that guy. So if I can find that quest in here somewhere, like, you'll notice that each quest has like objectives, and you'll notice that some of them are marked in red, like these ones here. Talk to the gravedigger. I didn't talk to the gravedigger before I went ahead and started looking around the area, so you're not limited. The game really is open in what you can do. You can You can go screw it. I didn't talk to that guy. I just went to that area, like I showed you, and started looking around. It was accidental, and it started continuing on with the quest. So it doesn't break the game or anything like that. Not really a completionist's worst nightmare as well. But we're going to find... I don't think I have any other side quests that I really want to do. There is a thing called Gwent. I absolutely hate it. I think it's terrible. Dangerous game. We've got nothing else. Do I have any contracts left in Velen or Novigrad? They're a little bit too high for my level. So let's go. Let's see if we can go and explore these areas over here. Because I can. Oh yeah, the horse riding as well is pretty pretty iffy. And you'll notice there's one thing I really like about this is that oh fuck, put it away, Geralt. God, get off the damn horse. There are noticeable visual changes. Like you notice this trophy I've got here. I just killed that Ekimara. If I go and change the trophy, so let's change it to a short's head, it'll actually change. And the same goes for the actual like armor on the horse and things like that. I can take it off. Where's the Ekimara's head? I want to put you back. You're my latest trophy. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty interesting. Like they've put a lot of detail into this game, which is surprising. So I would say the graphics in this, you're pretty much looking at them. I am playing on PC on a 980. Absolutely stunning. Like this is, like some of the scenery in this is just absolutely breathtaking. I don't think I've ever really played a better looking game, to be honest. To date, at least. Even Crisis didn't look this good. Ooh, abandoned site. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, this is what I wanted. Okay. What are these? We've got ghouls. Oh, they're only like level 9, so that should be easy. Yeah, as I was saying, the horse riding in this game. Oh god, is it frustrating. Like, they've got a feature where I can hold... Like, if I'm on a path, like on this road that I'm standing on now, I can actually just hold A, and the horse will automatically follow the path. The problem is it doesn't follow the GPS marker. So there's kind of a bit of an issue there, and not to mention that the horse kind of has a mind of its own at times, and
ought to just destroy it.
Not in a good way. But this is some of the side stuff you can do in the game. Like, I don't even consider these side quests because this stuff that you're seeing here, the abandoned site and the ghoul's nest, this is really just stuff that they tacked on. Not necessarily in a bad way. It doesn't feel lazy in any way whatsoever. So now that we've liberated this abandoned site, the villagers can come and do whatever the hell they want. But this game is a pretty big PC killer. Because like I said, I'm running it on a 980 and there are certain settings... Oh no, what happened here? Nilfgaardian must have burnt the villagers. Dirt. But anyways, yeah, like... What was I saying? Yeah, I can't even run the game on maximum on a 980. I don't know if it's my CPU. Possibly could be. It's an FX 8150. It holds its own. What have we got here? Harpy feeding grounds. I want to pick an area which we can... It's got quite a few question marks that we can do. Dragon Slayer's Grotto. You know what? Let's go to this location. That looks like something interesting over there. Why not? Let's call Roach to us. But yeah, either way, I mean, I'm getting 60 frames. I'm running... What are my settings for video? Like, I've got everything in post-processing is pretty much maxed out. The only thing I've turned off NVIDIA Hairworks. I can have it on. It doesn't reduce the frames that much. It usually takes about like 5-10 frames off. I got shadow quality on high and foliage visibility range on high. I didn't find much of a difference turning them down. And Roach is going a bit nuts over this. Let's move up a bit. And call him to us now. So visual, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I can't really describe it in words. There's just too much to say about it. There's so much detail in this game. There was something else.
Oh, look, we got ourselves
Okay, these guys are going to want to
Not
toll.
about to buy anything from you.
Afraid you're mistaken. If we're to let you pass, you gotta pay.
And if I don't...
You guys are dead.
Then you die.
Let's go. Go ahead, try take my
Tell
coin.
you what. Give you a chance to earn something. Anything you take off me, you get to keep.
Oh yeah, I was going to discuss the armor. Now, art. Art is a really useful skill to have when they're low levels, because I can just execute them like this. I can't really do that with a... what do you call it? I can't really do it with an axe, which is why I stopped using them. God, I love the gore. It's like just at the right amount. They haven't gone overboard and they haven't skimped out either. Yeah, I was going to discuss the armor. Like, you've got... The armor in this doesn't look that good. Especially the Griffin armor. The feline armor looks okay. Like, you're seeing the feline armor on me now. If I can get into... I'll get in some light. That's about as good as the feline armor gets. I mean, I can go... this is the enhanced one. I can go to superior, but I have to unlock the superior armor via a treasure hunt, which allows me to find the diagrams to let me craft it. I think the Urson armor... I think the feline is light, if I recall. Urson armor is heavy armor. Probably looks by far the best in the game. So what do we got here? Person in distress. Okay, we gotta get to those archers because they're a pain. Okay, you see how easy the combat is when they're at lower levels. And I also love the executions in this. It's so good. Now I've got to find a key and release this guy. So there's little things. Ooh, bandit key. Little things like this in the game. It just really adds to that. But otherwise, yeah, visuals are really good. I know I am repeating myself in some cases. Like I mentioned, this isn't meant to be like a full-blown preview or anything, so I haven't really scripted or anything like that. I haven't even made notes or anything. Audio is really good as well. I haven't really noticed any issues with the audio. Let's free this guy.
Well, I've no gold. I've not, in fact, but if you ever come to Claywich, I'll have a bloody bargain reward for you. You watch, wait and see.
I don't think I've unlocked Claywich yet. So that's going to be a bit odd. But yeah, audio has been pretty good. The music can be a bit off at times. By that I mean, like, there are situations where it just feels out of place. Like, it'll start playing. Sometimes I'll get into a battle and this lady will start going like, hey, and stuff like that. And then it just turns off randomly. Not an issue, more so as just the way they've designed it. Like, the music is meant to indicate when something's happening. Like, you can hear it now. It's very calming. It's very peaceful. It's not like over the top or anything. But at times it can just feel a bit out of place. I've heard some people turn it off. I just can't be bothered. I kind of need it at the same time. Because it's just there when you've got situations that are too quiet. Now, what's this point of interest? So I shouldn't really call these side quests or anything. I should call them points of interest. It's already done. I kind of wish I had more quests. Shit. That's a basilisk, isn't it? I'm going to need draconid oil. Actually, I'm going to need to get rid of this as well. This is just fucking... That's pulling my weight. Putting my weight up. Where's some Draconid oil? I'm pretty sure I had superior Draconid oil. No? Really? Wow. Oh well. That'll have to do. What do Wavens... They don't like grape shot. That's what I... No, this is a basilisk. That's right. Oi, yay, yay. You're a low-level cunt, aren't you? Get some distance. Grape shot the motherfucker. Oh, it's a forktail. Not that that makes any difference, but anyways. I'm going to get my bow out just in case he decides to fly away. So this is where the combat... Oh, damn it. That was terrible. I haven't got my skill unlocked for it, so... Whoa. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. 1v1. This is where you can start using the targeting. And it actually helps. Like, the camera angle helps a bit. God, the blood on the ground looks so good. You should see what happens when you get people bleeding in the water and stuff. It's really good. Damn, you're ugly. There we go. Just one extra swing. Has a double tap. Let's see. Let's loot this bastard. That was guarded treasure. There was really nothing in there, was there? What are you? You're worth it. I've got a little rule where I only hang on to weapons and stuff that are worth a certain amount. Like this one, Blade from the Bits, it's only worth 261. Which I think the NPCs give you about 10% worth. But yeah, overall, I mean, this game has been pretty good. I think I might do a few extra videos, so I might actually end this one here, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope this has been pretty informative-ish. Bar my ramblings. Really just not knowing what I'm talking about, to be honest. Just thought I would show off some footage of the game, because it's really good. I really love it. But anyways, I'm going to end that one there. And as usual, I will see you in the next video.